Jump in the back of the pickup truck and join us for a ride back to the good old days.
Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
A nostalgic podcast based on entertainment and memories from the 70s, 80s, and early 90s. Come with us and revisit the best time ever. So jump on your BMX bike, pop a heavy metal tape into your Walkman, and hang on tight while you go back to the past with us.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Pastimes at 80s High, the cast that takes you back. As always, we got another fun one for you today. We're going to do our lyric series again. Today, I think we're going to go a little deep within ourselves. Looking forward to this one, boys. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And as I said, boys, as always, they are here with me, Donald.
Hey, what's happening?
Hello, Kevin.
Hello.
Hello, and Brother Mark.
Hey, AJ. Hey, audience.
Awesome. So, yes, I think this one will be a lot of fun. Before we go any further, though, I did want to get something out there. And that's the fact I wanted to give a big thank you shout out to David Latour and his producer, Art, who graciously had us on his radio show / podcast that he does, Latour Live.
Let's go. It's Latour Live on News Radio, WHP 580.
It was a lot of fun, and thank you so much, guys. We had a great friggin' time.
That was a blast.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it was super fun. And always we get going right out of the gate here. But Kevin, Mr. Shout Out.
All right. We want to say hello to our friends in Maple Ridge, British Columbia, our friends to the north.
Beautiful country.
Yeah. Erlanger, Bavaria, our German friends over there, down in Palisades Park, New Jersey, and Brazzaville, which is in the Congo, South Central Africa.
Oh, boy.
I don't know how we ended up there, but there we are.
Gorilla scare. Awesome. All right. Well, we'll just get going right out like always. And Dongo, it's your honors today.
All right. So we're doing lyrics again, and this time we're going with the deep lyrics. Some of mine are, I always like to stay true to form, and they're all over the place. And I might twist boundaries here or there, but that's what I like to do. So this one is very poignant for the times of today, and it's politicians hide themselves away. They only started the war. Why should they have to go out and fight? They leave that role for the poor. Time will tell on their power minds, making war just for fun, treating people just like pawns in chess. Wait till their judgment day comes.
Politicians hide themselves away. They only started the war. Why should they go out to fight? They leave their own to the poor. Yeah. Time will tell on their power minds, making war just for fun, treating people just like pawns in chess.
War Pigs from Black Sabbath. Awesome.
Incredible lyrics.
Love that song. There's so many changes in that song.
Yes, there is.
And it's powerful, and I like that one verse there, a couple verses.
Damn right. That's a great pick. And I just feel like, people think Sabbath or Ozzy or any of that, and I don't think they get that credit a lot. Of course, from their big fans like us, they do, but I think someone hears about Sabbath, they just think metal. They don't realize how friggin' deep those guys were. I mean, incredible. I think Geezer Butler, did a lot of the lyrics for them.
Yes, he did.
Most of them. But
Well,
he
until
was an
Dio
incredible
came in.
lyricist.
And that was written in 1970, pretty much, I think Vietnam ended officially in 72. So it was right during that
75.
time.
75.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome pick, Dongo.
Yeah.
All right, Kev.
All right. Well, I just want to get started by saying, and I think I might have mentioned this before, but I literally, as a small child, thought that the answers to life, and this is somewhat true, were in lyrics. I looked for wisdom because the radio was philosopher, poet to us, right? Our generation. We didn't have Socrates or Shakespeare. Or we were listening to the radio.
Right.
So today I thought about some songs that just kind of hit home with me. And I'm going to start with the preacher man talking on the TV, putting down the rock and roll, wants me to send a donation, says he's worried about my soul. He said, Jesus walked on the water. I know that's true. But sometimes I think that preacher man would like to do a little walking too. But I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone.
Preacher man talking on TV, putting down the rock and roll. Wants me to send a donation, cause he's worried about my soul. He said Jesus walked on the water, and I know that it's true. But sometimes I think that preacher man would like to do a little walking too. But I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone.
Nice.
Charlie Daniels, man.
Nice.
Great. I feel that with every ounce of me. And there's other verses in there too that just like, you know what? That's it. That's all I want to do. I want to live my life. Leave me alone.
Damn straight.
Yep. Exactly.
Awesome. I do got to correct you on something, though. We might have to pull a bunker moment there because you said Socrates and it's Socrates.
Hey, look him up. Oh, it's under Socrates. Oh, yeah.
Just so you know.
Yes, Socrates, I forget. And,
That's the first time I've ever heard that, AJ.
what were some of the other ones? Didn't they messed up a lot of the names, didn't
Oh,
they?
yeah, I'm sure they did.
But Socrates was yeah.
That was the big one.
What was that from?
Bill and
Ted's
Ted.
Excellent Adventure.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, all right. I got you.
Awesome. Great pick, though. Love Charlie Daniels.
Yeah.
Brother Mark, off to
All right,
you.
well, okay, well, these are deep in some way. They may not sound like deep lyrics. The first one is not from a deep lyricist.
Got to tie it to Kiss.
But it's quite simple. It goes, stop looking down and look up and be proud of it.
Stop looking down and look up and be proud of it.
And I know that doesn't sound heavy or anything, but 1989, I remember we were at Zachary's in Belmont. I think that's Belmont.
Yep.
That song came into me, and I'm like, Mark, walk around like, be proud of yourself, man.
Damn right.
I mean, usually back then it was a little fleeting, but yeah, I met a girl that night. I wish I didn't, but anyway.
We got to all have that, I'm sure.
Oh, no, a few months, yeah. But you guys know who she is, but very simple message. Stop looking down and look up and be proud of it.
Yeah.
Ace Frehley from, the name of the song is Separate.
Yes.
And from Second Sighting, he was a little out of it during that record. He was a little back on the booze, but anyway. But yeah, that was always meant a lot to me.
And you know what, Mark? That's what this is all about. What means something to you or us? Because the one thing you'll not normally get is a deep lyric from Ace Frehley.
Well, that's why it's at number 7. But I mean,
Yeah, right.
I know. Yeah.
Baby's on her knees. Baby wants to please.
She wants to rock and ride.
Oh my God! Just go listen to Unmasked, and that whole album is friggin' brutal.
It's kind of funny, a little sad, 'cause they're not happy, they're just kind of glad to be with me for just the night, and maybe even turn out the lights, we'll turn out the lights.
And there's possibly our next lyric episode, everyone. We could definitely do some cheap lyrics. Yep.
Oh God.
Awesome pick. And you know what? Damn right. We should be proud. All right. Off to me to wrap up number 7. And this one, to me, it's going to sound weird, but it messed with my faith when I heard it. And this is, I'm not even going to say her last name right, but it's Iris Dement, I believe. 1992, and it's Let the Mystery Be. All right. Just the whole song is about faith and what's going to happen, and what people think are going to happen. But this one always hit me and messed with my mind. And it's, some say once you're gone forever. And some say you're going to come back. Some say you rest in the arms of a savior if in sinful ways you lack. Some say they're coming back in a garden, bunch of carrots and little sweet peas. I think I'll just let the mystery be.
Some say once you're gone forever. And some say you're gonna come back. Some say you rest in the arms of the Savior if in sinful ways you lack. Some say that they're coming back in a garden, bunch of carrots and little sweet peas. I think I'll just let the mystery be.
And it messed with me because my beliefs are, yes, we are going somewhere after. But it started fucking with me and my mind. And, I would hear this once in a while. And this Iris, man, I don't know, like some people out there just make it that baffle me, but she has the biggest wobble, squeakiest voice you've ever heard. But she's got a lot of hits, and it really came back later in the Leftover series. It was their opening for a season or two, and it jogged that back to me when that happened. But anyway, deep to me is what I mean, and
she does a tune with John Prine. It's one of my favorites, In Spite of Ourselves. It's two people talking about their relationship, and they're, kind of putting each other down, but still love each other.
She don't like her eggs all runny. She thinks crossing her legs is funny. She looks down her nose at money. She gets it on like the Easter bunny. She's my baby, I'm her honey. I'm never gonna let her go.
He ain't got laid in a month of Sundays. Caught him once and he was sniffing my undies. He ain't too sharp, but he gets things done. Drinks his beer like it's oxygen. But he's my baby and I'm his honey. I'm never gonna let him go.
An amazing song, and yes, she has a very, very distinct voice.
Yeah, indeed.
Is that a polite way of saying it was a kind of annoying? Or
no, it's weird. It's catchy. It's strange.
Oh,
it's
all right.
Just very,
it's pleasant. It's pleasant
you got to go listen to her to.
What's her name?
Know what
Iris?
we're talking about. Iris Dement, if I'm saying it correctly.
I think you got it right.
I didn't know if it was Daffodil or Lily or
No, Mark jokes. Awesome. Okay. Anyway, that brings it back to you, Dongo, to start out number 6.
All right. And I'm keeping with the same theme of war because just recently we kind of have been dancing around war quite a bit. Some would say we were in the midst of World War III or very, very, very close to it anyway. So hopefully cooler heads will prevail and we will get through it. But this song, very classic from 1966, is There's Battle Lines Being Drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their mind. Getting so much resistance from behind. I think it's stopping Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds are getting so much resistance from behind. Time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Buffalo Springfield's For What It's Worth.
Buffalo Springfield.
I had to sing it because it's such a groovy tune.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that.
I think everyone
I
has
also
to
like
sing
the verse that's paranoia strikes deep into your life, it will creep. It starts when you're always afraid. Step out of line, they come and take you away.
Paranoia strikes deep into your life, it will creep. It starts when you're always afraid. Step out of line, the man come and take you away.
And it's fear. It's you know, the media, politicians, they love to use fear.
Oh God, yes.
To get you to fall in line.
Definitely.
So you know, you have to resist that fear.
Indeed.
And you know, that's my little public service announcement for today.
Thank you, Donnie.
For what it's worth.
Right. For what it's worth, don't be afraid, people.
That's right.
Tell your
damn it.
politicians to shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Exactly.
Fear gets you nowhere.
Yeah.
Except
know?
even more fear.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, I just read a little blurb on that it was there was a club on the Sunset Strip that they were playing, and Stephen Stills played it, I think, just before they ripped it down. And there were kids out protesting, and that's what inspired him to write that song. And he didn't even want to publish it or anything. And one of the producers was like, "Oh no, we're going to put it out." Didn't have a name for it. He says, "Well, here it is for what it's worth."
Yeah.
Oh,
and
nice.
that became the name of the song.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Great one, Donnie. Awesome. Okay, Kevin, where do you?
Well, I gotta bring Peter Gabriel into it because he's such a great lyricist. I know I mentioned him last time, but this is a different song. Hard to pick exactly where to go with Salisbury Hill because there's a whole thing going on there, and it was about him leaving Genesis. But there's also a little bit more going on because he talks about, you know, how's he gonna tell his friends, which connections is he gonna cut, turning water into wine, maybe a little bit of a Jesus thing happening in there. But so the lyrics that I've got is, "Today I don't need a replacement. I'll tell them what the smile on my face meant. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Hey, I said, you can keep my things. They've come to take me home." And that one always gets me because it's about being released from something or releasing yourself from something. In the first couple verses, he says, "Grab my things, they've come to take me home." And then the last verse, he says, "Keep my things,
Right.
they've come to take me home," which is that you're not just releasing yourself from the chains that you had yourself in, you're not even taking anything with you.
Yep.
It's like, I'm just leaving, I'm free now, I'm gone. And that song just always got me right in the gut right when he got to that lyric.
Right.
That is
Awesome.
It's hard.
I don't want this shit anymore. Keep it.
Right? Done with it.
Don't want to be around it. Yeah. I feel that one for sure. Awesome pick, Kev. Awesome. All right, Brother Mark.
Will you, won't you, want me to make you? I'm coming down fast, but don't let me break you. When they tell me, come on, tell me, answer. You may be a lover, but you ain't no dancer. Ba, 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 ba. Look out! Helter skelter. Helter skelter.
Oh,
Yeah, so-
brother.
Don't you want me to love you? I'm coming down fast, but I'm miles above you. Tell me, come on, tell me the answer. Well, you may be a lover, but you ain't no dancer.
this is a song that scared the crap out of me in 7th grade because we all know that what was the name of the movie, the name of the book was Helter Skelter. The song is actually by the Beatles on their White Album, and Paul McCartney sings it. But it, to me at the time, it was the song from Helter Skelter, and I was petrified. I couldn't sleep for months, and that song it scared the crap out of me. So it does mean a lot because, man, that was scary to me.
Right.
And, Charlie actually sings it on tape. He actually has his own version. I couldn't find it, but yeah, just, that whole album was really strange. And,
the White
Album. It did go some
yeah.
weird places for sure.
With Piggies and Sexy Sadie and Happiness is a Warm Gun, Blackbird, just so many.
That's a great album, though. I
fantastic,
love that album.
And then it had like the theme song to what was that song that I remember with Corky, that show? Oh,
Life Goes On.
Blah, blah.
Life Goes On. Yeah.
Life Goes On.
Yeah. And then, So I mean, that scared me.
Absolutely.
I did not mean to burn the restaurant down, Becca.
You've had too much to drink.
Oh, blah, dee, oh, blah, da, life goes on, blah, 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 how the life goes on. Oh, blah, dee, oh, blah, da,
Chaos. The song's about chaos, right?
Yeah.
Just,
I mean, Helter Skelter was a ride in Great Britain. So,
Right.
I mean, I've never been on a Helter Skelter, but there was an actual road, a little side road next to St. Rose Church. I think it was Helter Skelter Lane or something like that. So that road scared me, of course. So
naturally.
I mean,
not going down there.
No, I stayed away. But anyway.
Well, there's a book called Chaos, and I can't think of the author right now, but it talks about the Charles Manson and how the CIA, MK Ultra, and all that stuff. If you want to go down some deep rabbit holes.
Yeah. Right.
Really?
Yeah.
There's that CIA
theories.
again. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're into everything.
Yeah.
The dark side of it, anyway.
Yeah. Well, Charles Manson was part of MK Ultra. And
Jolly West was the guy's name. He was he was a CIA guy, but he was running a free clinic in Haight-Ashbury.
Yep.
And Charlie used to bring his girls there for their health care and whatever else. So there's a lot of connection as to what's going on. Right. Another great one is what was I was reading it last year about the valley.
Death Valley.
No, not Death
ranch?
Valley.
Spawn
where they
Movie
all
Ranch.
No, where they all lived. Zappa started. We've talked about it before, but I can't think.
On Ranch.
Good Lord. Laurel Canyon.
Canyon.
Oh, yeah.
Grief, that took a long time to come up.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the book I was referencing is Chaos, Charles Manson, the CIA, and the Secret Histories of the 60s by Tom O'Neill. It's a good listen or read, however you like to ingest your books.
When did that come out?
A few years ago, probably 5 years ago-ish.
Wow.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Weird Scenes Inside the Canyon was the one that I'm talking about. And it goes through all of the same connections and all the weird stuff that happens and the people that died quite mysteriously in that era. So 2 good reads.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah, there was some fucked up stuff going on for certain.
Yep.
All right. Good one, Mark. And this is to me, number 6. And once again, I'm reading these, not singing them, so they'll make sense later. Seize upon the moment long ago, one breath away, and there you will be, so young and carefree. Again, you will see that place and time so gold.
Upon the moment long ago, one breath away and there you will be, so young and carefree. Again you will see that place in time so gold.
And this is Stevie Wonder. I mean, 1985, Stay Gold. And the reason this is important to me, I mean, everyone knows that's from The Outsiders as well, and it's very important to me. But just to be a kid again, being gold as a kid, and kind of the point of our show a bit once in a while, which is to take us all back to when we were a lot younger. And it's so fucking true if you think about it. It doesn't last long, man.
No, it doesn't.
It's gone in a moment, so enjoy it when you can. And I know we all try to pass that on to our kids, but just something that always touched me, the whole song, really. And you gotta love Stevie anyway.
Yes. Everybody knows a musical genius. Musical genius, Stevie.
You the motherfucker I be doing Stevie Wonder? That shit ain't funny, motherfucker. Don't you never let me see you do that shit again. I'll fuck you up. Stevie Wonder's a musical genius.
Making fun of Stevie, man.
That shit ain't funny, motherfucker.
I got all his albums. I got Fulfinity. Fuck it, you know the good one.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Back to you, Dongo. Number 5.
Cool. And as I said in the previous lyrics cast, I'm not a lyrics person, so that's why I kind of picked this. Is it's it's outside my comfort zone a little bit, but I also went to songs that I remember as from childhood, like my dad singing, playing in the car and singing along. So that's why I went back to some of those, and I picked this one because it's haunting, and it's like it's kind of like a sea shanty or whatever you call those. I can't remember the name of the song, but it's like a seafaring song about a ship that sank. And you would think it was like hundreds of years ago, but it was actually on November 10th, 1975. The Edmund Fitzgerald sank.
Thank God.
And,
I'm not about that, but I love that song.
Yeah, so Gordon Lightfoot, and the line that I picked was, "The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and the waves broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, was the witch of November come stealing."
The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and the wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing.
He had that, the melody of that song was so amazing, and his voice, and it's haunting. It's a very haunting song. And 29 guys lost their lives in 1975, a ship on Lake Superior. You would never think, but they have what's called the Witches, and it's it's hurricane force winds. You got cold Arctic air coming down from Canada and warm air coming up from the Gulf, and they get category 2 hurricanes up there with high swells, and you might as well be out in the middle of the North Atlantic.
It's a fucking big lake, man.
The big lake they call Gitchagumi.
Gitchagumi, yeah.
And that song, Donald, it gives me goosebumps and puts me in tears every time I hear it.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable. The lyric from that one, when the gales of November come early.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doing cleanups. And because it always gets windy in November, but no, that song is so, the word is haunting. You nailed it on the head there, Ben.
Nice.
Cool.
That's such a great song.
Yeah.
Cleanups are haunting too.
Well, they can be when it's windy, but no, I mean, that's not what the song speaks to me. It's just that one line.
Yeah. Yeah. 'Twas the witch of November comes stealing. That was, and then the other line is, the witch of the gales of November come early.
Nice.
There's another one that came slashing.
Yeah.
And the gales of November came slashing.
Something like that.
Nice.
But, great song.
Awesome, Big Don. Awesome. Okay, Kev.
You're breaking my heart. You're tearing it apart. So fuck you.
Breaking my heart, you're tearing it apart, but fuck you.
Very blunt.
Is this
Harry Nilsson?
Oh, okay.
Harry Nilsson. I just remember as a kid hearing that song. I'm like, wow, he just said that. He just said that.
You're breaking my heart, you're tearing it apart, so fuck you.
And I love that song. And that's pretty much the sentiment of the whole song. It's incorporated right in those 3 lines.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful.
What is the name of said song?
You're breaking my heart.
Oh, it's not. I can't live
No, but yeah, there were many Nilsson songs in my world that would absolutely fit here. But I felt like a little levity today, and went with that because it always kind of struck me. And I think we've all kind of felt that, right?
Absolutely.
In relationships.
Damn, effing straight we have.
He's an interesting dude. For sure. Yeah.
There's some great documentaries on him too. He's one of my all-time favorites, and his lifestyle did not match most of his music. Most of his music was "Can't Live Without You" and
sappy stuff.
Well, kind of, yeah. He did a lot of like My Old Desk and some of those songs that were kind of like harken back to the 20s and 30s or whatever. But he was a raging alcoholic. He had the Lost Weekends with John Lennon, where they got thrown out of places.
I
for
heard it.
heckling
I read
people
something
and-
about Lennon was like,
Yeah.
You know who I am? Yeah, you're just a absolute
drunken asshole. Yeah, they were the original Hollywood vampires.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah.
One of them, yep.
Which is kind of, again, what an interesting group. Lennon, Nilsson, Alice Cooper,
Keith Moon,
just a straight Mickey Dolenz.
That's the one I was thinking
from the Monkees. Just a strange group of people. What they were to us, and that we saw on TV and in media, but in reality, they were just some hard drinking motherfuckers.
To be up in that annex at the Rainbow with them,
right?
What a time that must have friggin' been, man.
Probably more scary than anything else in reality. If you're not.
You're lucky if you
rich,
left.
famous, raging alcoholic. It was probably a frightening situation.
Oh, shit.
God.
Awesome. All right, Mark.
Put your money in a big house. Get yourself a pretty wife. She'll collect your life insurance when she connects you with a knife. Of course, I am speaking of Cinderella, Somebody Save Me. Great song, great band. And that just kind of, I mean, everyone knows about the gold digger and everything. And I mean, that's one great thing about me. And I know my wife didn't marry me for my money. There's no friggin' way she did. So I don't expect to get murdered, for my money. And so, yeah, it's, the gold digger that goes after a rich man, and she's 24 years old and he's my age, 62 or whatever, and only cares about his money, and eventually just can't deal with him anymore, and she kills him. But that just a great song.
Very uplifting too. Yes.
We will get to those songs on my list. We will get to them towards the end.
Nice. I was actually cranking that on the deck yesterday. Singing it out loud too. That very line, to be precise.
They should have been far bigger than that.
Yeah,
that they were. But
I have the exact same gold digger insurance mark.
I do too. I do too.
No gold.
See how smart? See how smart we are?
Yeah, wicked
Yep.
fucking smart.
None of us are going to have gold digger woman.
Right.
All right, I'm willing to try.
Too funny. All right. To me, to wrap up number 5. And Kev, you took someone you took last time. I did as well with a different song. I am going with Fade to Black, 1984, Metallica. In the last episode we did, I talked about how I think Hetfield is just an incredible lyricist. Probably also goes unnoticed with, being metal. And I think a lot of people just think, they're a heavy band that just thrashes. But God, does he have some deep stuff. And I hate to be depressing on this one, but I'm going to be. Things not what they used to be. Missing one inside of me. Deathly lost, this can't be real. Cannot stand this hell I feel.
Things not what they used to be. Missing one inside of me.
and this is the one that always hit me. Emptiness is filling me to the point of agony. Growing darkness, taking dawn. I was me, but now he's gone.
Emptiness is filling me to the point of agony. Growing darkness, taking dawn. I was me, but now he's gone.
God, my hair stands up when I hear the song. It's so fargan depressing, but it's something that always hit me. And this is deep lyrics, and they were friggin' deep to me. And I'll leave it at that because we should probably go in a happy direction.
That was my favorite. That is my favorite Metallica song.
Awesome. Love it. Okay, Dongo.
All right. So this one was written by a man named Jacques Rivaux. It was called For Me, and then it was rewritten. So that was in English, but written in France. And I probably mispronounced his name. It was rewrote in French, called Comme des Habitat, which is as usual, translated to English. And then Bowie rewrote it, and he wrote it, I can't remember, Life on Mars, but he never produced it. So then a gentleman named Paul Anka wrote it for Old Blue Eyes, and it's a song that we all know as My Way by Frank Sinatra.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew, but through it all, and there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and I did it my way.
Damn right. Awesome.
There were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and did it my.
Yep. Just because so many people had their hands on the writing of that song.
Right.
And the funny thing about that song is Frank Sinatra hated it. His daughter said he couldn't stand it, and he described it as the song that was like stuck on a paper, stuck on his shoe that he couldn't kick off.
Right.
Everybody wanted to hear it, but he didn't want anything to do with it. But
well
I'm glad he
Led
did
Zeppelin with Stairway to Heaven.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? That was the perfect analogy. The
Yeah.
paper stuck on my shoe.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people feel that way when they have huge hits that they just can't get away from them. It's inescapable, and you're tied to it, and there's no escape. When did that song come out, Don? Because you mentioned Life on Mars, which is an actual David Bowie song.
Yeah, 1968. So Bowie, Bowie rewrote an interpretation. Even a Fool Learns to Love was the name of My Way.
On the crown of an angel, so much in love. I'll stay with my dream. It's ain't such a dream, and even a fool learns to love.
It probably had the same melody, or
Right.
you know. Bowie later changed it to an original song, Life on Mars. Is what I have in my notes.
Cool.
But, yeah.
I love that. I love that song. It was actually
Yeah.
a pretty good series that ended quickly too, probably 15 years ago. Very cool. I think you can still find it on Netflix or something, but great song. Did not know that, Don. There was a connection between the two.
I did not know that. Awesome. All right, Kev, then that's to you.
Oh, all right. I am gross and perverted. I'm obsessed and deranged. I have existed for years, but very little has changed. I'm the tool of the government and industry too, for I am destined to rule and regulate you. I may be vile and pernicious, but you can't look away. I make you think I'm delicious with the stuff that I say. I'm the best you can get. Have you guessed me yet? I am the slime oozing out from your TV set.
I am gross and perverted. I'm obsessed and deranged. I have existed for years, but very little has changed. I'm the tool of the government and industry too, for I am destined to rule and regulate you. I may be vile and pernicious, but you can't look away. I make you think I'm delicious with the stuff that I say. I'm the best you can get. Have you guessed me yet? I'm the slime oozing out from your TV set.
Oh my God.
Frank Zappa, I am the slime.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And that was
Nice.
like 72, 73. And look at where we are now.
Oh, no.
that
it's
shit
so much
is
worse
still
than it
running
was
out of
back
the
then.
TV, man.
Oh my, they manipulate us to behave a certain way, you know?
Oh,
Exactly. Hate your neighbors. Don't hate the people that are driving the country into the ground and destroying everything. Just hate the guy next door to you.
That has a different view than you do.
Exactly.
not to get too into it, but nowadays, back then it was okay to have a different thought process. Nowadays, people stop speaking to one another because of who they vote for and whatnot. And it's fucking bullshit. Nice. I knew you'd have Zappa. And the first crazy lyric when you said, fuck you, I thought for sure that would have to be him. Nice. All right, Mark.
All right. Well, this is Uncle Ted. Rhoda Cruz is a bitch now, baby. You know you can't turn me round. And if my house gets in my way, baby, you know I'll burn it down.
Rhoda Cruz is a bitch now, baby. No, you can't turn me round. If my house gets in my way, baby, you know I'll burn it down. You read the night that you let me.
Stranglehold, Ted
Nice.
Nugent, debut album. This is somebody who is going to reach his goals.
The Nuge.
This is somebody who is just has a mission, is going to, I mean, maybe he's going a little too far. He's going to burn his own house down. He crushes her face and stuff like that in this song. But, hey, this song obviously is a classic. I mean,
yeah,
it's probably his best, his most well-known song. But that has always reached me deeply because, I've had goals in life. We all have. And damn it, if I'm doing something that's stopping me from reaching my goals, I got to stop doing it. And if my house is getting in my way, we burn it down. So it might be metaphorical, but
What an incredible song. It's in everything out there. Like I don't know if I know of a more used song in movies and shows. I know we've talked about it before, but God, what a song. And I also feel like sometimes that's not aligned to Nugent because Derek St. Holmes sings it. And
he sang most. I mean, Ted Nugent, I believe, sang one song on that whole album. I think it was Motor City Madhouse.
I'm just
Even
saying,
clipped
when
it.
people think the Nuge, they think Cat Scratch Fever, they think Free for All. Stranglehold comes on, they're like, this is a great fucking song, but they don't put it to Ted, and that's too bad because that's
the
his
guitar
band,
is definitely
baby.
Ted.
Mhm.
So
Incredible
that's my
song.
four.
Awesome pick, Mark. Oh, what a great friggin' song.
Mm-hmm.
All right, to me to wrap up number 4, and this, sorry to take the poll here, but probably going to be the deepest song of the day. This would be by Kiss. Gotta tie it to Kiss. The song is called Take Me. This is 1976. I was going dark for a bit, so I had to take me back, if you will, because this just happy, fun lyrics. And yes, this does take me back to a time in my life. And here we go. Sitting in the back, her head down in my lap, the moonlight shining down on her hair. The radio was playing, her fingertips were straying. Her mama didn't know she was there.
Sitting in the back, her head down in my lap, the moonlight shining down on her hair. The radio was playing, her fingertips were straying. Her mama didn't know she was there. No, she said, oh, baby.
All right. Take Me Baby. And it's just so much fun. The first line in this song is put your hand in my pocket and grab onto my rocket.
Put your hand in my pocket, grab onto my rocket. Feel so good to see you, Baby, got to know.
Okay.
Feels so good to see you, Lucille.
If those are not deep, incredible lyrics, I don't know what are, but guess what? I guarantee all of us have been in that predicament in the backseat of our car as a teenager, so it's pure meaningful and beauty to me. And we'll leave it at that. So anyway, there's the deepest lyrics of the day, and I shall go to you, Dongo.
All right. So this one, I'm going to do a couple verses. The first verse, most people are going to be kind of not know it. The second verse will definitely reel you in. Kevin might get it, but I watch the ripples change their size, but never leave the stream of warm impermanence. And so the days float through my eyes, but the days seem the same. That's the first verse. The second verse, and these children that you spit on as they try to change their worlds are immune to your consultations. They're quite aware of what they're going through. And of course, that's Bowie for Changes.
Changes. And face the strain. Changes. Don't tell them to grow up out of it. Changes. And face the strain. Changes. Where's your shame? You've left us up to our next event. Time may change me. But you can't twist time. Strange.
And then my public service announcement is I always thought it was time may change me, but I can't change time. But
That's what I thought.
I can't trace time. Yeah.
Awesome.
But that line of these children that you spit on, of course, was on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
They put it right before the movie.
And these children that you spit on as they try to change their worlds are immune to your consultations. They're quite aware of what they're going through.
Awesome. That's an incredible lyric.
Yeah, that's iconic.
No
The
big
phrasing
deal,
is very difficult in that too, Don. Even reading it, he's like, he's kind of, it's almost like Christopher Walken, where the punctuation isn't quite exactly where you expect it to be.
Right.
I watch the ripples change the size, but never leave the stream of warm permanent sand. So the days float through my eyes, but still the days seem the same.
And I can the second verse I can definitely, because I could hear it, and these children that you spit on as they try to change their worlds are immune to your consultations. They're quite aware of what they're going through. But the first one is, that's a tricky one. I watch the ripples change their size, but never leave their stream of warm impermanence, which I had to look that word up.
That's how you learn, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Great pick, Dongo.
Yes.
Deep.
And now, a short commercial break.
Welcome to Halftime at 80s High. Want to just get a little info out there for you folks? including our website, which is pastimes at 80shigh.com. And that is 80S for 80s, pastimes at 80shigh.com. Shoot us an email at pta80h@gmail.com, pta80h@gmail.com. Love the feedback you've been sending. We can't appreciate it more. Check us out on all the socials, including our new Facebook, which is Pastimes at 80s High. And then for interaction, Pastimers at 80s High. Find us on all the major podcast platforms, including Spotify and Apple Podcast. And please remember that those 5-star reviews and the comments go a long way helping us move up that chain. So thank you so much. We couldn't appreciate it more.
Pop Rocks. Check. Stretch Armstrong. Check. The Bionic Man. Check. You've gone back in time. This is Pastimes at 80s High.
All right, Kevin.
All right. The ultimate in vanity, exploiting their supremacy. I can't believe the things you say. I can't believe the price you pay. Nothing can save you. Justice is lost. Justice is raped. Justice is gone. Pulling your strings. Justice is done. Seeking no truth. Winning is all. Find it so grim, so true, so real. Justice for all. Yeah. I mean, it's great that you took Fade to Black because it would be really awkward with 8 billion songs out there if we both picked the same song off an album. So I think, so I think that worked out. But that one to me always, and I didn't. The first line is "Halls of Justice Painted Green," which is such perfect commentary of where the world is. It's like, yeah, you can get justice if you can afford it. I get a kick, like you talked about Hatfield's lyrics, and I know that little troll there,
Lars,
he said, "Oh, that was our CNN era. We were watching CNN while we were writing songs," and I'm like, okay, you were watching CNN. Hatfield was writing songs.
Exactly.
He's a golem. Get back behind the drum kit and play out of time.
Well put.
And I wouldn't pick on him so much if he didn't come across like he's so arrogant. Like, dude, really? You're not even a really good drummer, but God bless you.
I wish I could do his voice.
So annoying.
So fucking annoying. Agreed. And I love Hatfield.
Yeah, that whole album though, I love it. I mean, for a final album from a band, I find that one to be one of the absolute best final recordings. I don't know what happened to them after that one. They just disappeared. But
I don't know. I mean, you get tired of doing the same thing. He probably got another job maybe at Wendy's or something. I don't know.
I think for a while, that like Mickey Dolenz and Davy Jones and Michael Nesmith, Peter Tork came out and put out an album as Metallica. I think maybe that, I don't know. It's like a prefab Metallica Monkeys reunion tour or something. I don't know,
but I think they got different jobs. But...
changing oil.
Yeah, they're down at what the hell's the name of that place?
Speedy Lube.
Yeah, something like that.
I think it's actually called the Sphere in Vegas.
To their credit, they were big against the Napster stuff and, the piracy, which is cool,
Yeah.
It was cool and bad all at the same time. Yeah. They fucking could have went about it a better way, and that was really Lars.
Yeah.
Not have Lars speak.
Right.
Yeah.
Had the right intentions, but they did it the wrong way.
Moss Eisley.
Yeah.
And it solved nothing because look at where we are with Spotify and everything else.
Fucked.
Everything else. Yeah.
Well, they're fucked. you know, because they make nothing off those streams, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor guys. Anyway. Awesome.
I guess I just won't get another solid gold tub. Thanks a lot.
You beat me to their last album. I always say it when you bring up Injustice. Awesome. All right. That's to you, Mark.
Okay, well, this is how my next pick goes. I don't need your civil war. It feeds the rich while it buries the poor. You're power hungry, selling soldiers in a human grocery store. Ain't that rich? I don't need your civil war. That is Civil War by Guns N' Roses from Use Your Illusion. I'm not sure if it was from 1 or 2. It goes right with War Pigs. It's the basic, it's the same damn thing. They don't send off middle management or anything. They send people that are poor. They go to war, and while they're using you as a pawn. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I used to hear that song all the time at Galaxy Gym when we worked out there because they played that on a loop pretty much, the double album. And but that means a lot to me because I've lost friends that have gone to war, either usually by side effects that they had through the war, depression.
Freddie.
I mean, I even one of my friends, Freddie, he was not the same person when he came back. He was not a rich man. He went over, he probably got cancer from shit that he went through over there.
Mm-hmm.
And so things are going to get more upbeat, my last 2 picks, but I'm just saying that.
Awesome, Mark. Awesome. We all miss Freddie.
Yep.
Awesome pick, brother. All right. That's to me. Number 3, wrapping it up. And this one for me is, this just hit me heavy. I'm going to read, like you did, Dongo, a couple verses. And this is heavy to me and maybe not to a lot of other people out there. But this second verse hit me really heavy when I was in my old home a few years ago. But something about it, I'll listen to it once a month and tear up. I don't know why it does it to me. It's Dancing in the Dark by Bruce Springsteen. Okay, 1984. And it starts with this. I get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. I come home in the morning. I go to bed feeling the same way. I ain't nothing but tired. Man, I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey there, baby. I could use just a little help. I don't know. I felt that way for a lot of years. I've snapped out of that. But then this one really hit me as well. Messages keep getting clearer. Radio's on and I'm moving around my place. I check my look in the mirror. Want to change my clothes, my hair, my face. Man, I ain't getting nowhere. I'm just tired of living in a dump like this. There's something happening somewhere. Baby, I just know there is.
I get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. I come home in the morning. I go to bed feeling the same way. I ain't nothing but tired. Man, I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey there, baby. I could use just a little help. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Messages keep getting clearer. Radio's on and I'm moving around the place. I I check my look in the mirror. Wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face, and I ain't getting nowhere. I'm just living in a dump like this. There's something happening somewhere. Baby, I just know this. You can't start a fire. You can't start
That is like a fun song off of Born in the USA back in the day, but to me it spoke volumes and still does. Just goes really deep to me.
Yeah, that could, I'm sure that speaks to a lot of people. I'm hearing that song all these years, I never even knew what the lyrics were, but
they're pretty fucking deep to me.
No, those are great lyrics. I'm just wondering. I wonder who wrote them.
Right, probably not him.
I got to get out of this dump. Like by that time, he was already.
Right.
We've talked about it before. He can write some really good songs, but what a fraud, poser, loser, piece of garbage that he is.
Yes, like we spoke with Michael Jackson, I'm separating the art from the person.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. No, I do. Those are amazing lyrics, and they hit really hard. I just how do you write that when you got $1 billion in the bank?
Right.
I mean, unless that was 20 years 20 years ago from that point, what he was living. But other than that,
he wrote it early.
No, he's a fraud. You're absolutely right, Kevin.
Was it somebody said recently when it just struck when he said, I want to change my clothes, my hair, my face, because now the thing online is the pictures of him is he looks like a Western town lesbian bartender.
I see it. I saw that quote. I read it. Yeah. Yeah.
And you look at the picture and you're like, wow, that's actually spot on.
How accurate. Too funny.
Great song though, AJ.
Yes, thank you. All right, Dongo.
All right. I got to sing this one because in the first 3 words, you're going to know what the song is. Every gambler knows there's a secret to surviving. Is knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. Because every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser. And the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And that's from Kenny Rogers, The Gambler.
Yeah, right.
You got to know when to hold them.
Such a classic tune. Yeah, you got to know when to hold them.
Know when to fold them. Know when to walk away. And know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the dealing's done, you got to know when to hold up.
Never count your money. When you're sitting at the table.
You guys have to...
We're all out of tune.
We got to work on timing with you guys.
Wicked. Not me. I believe it's you, Mark, with the timing.
All right, well, give me the click track. I'll be fine.
Yeah, so Kenny Rogers, great tune. Just classic, iconic 80s country tune.
Classic. Incredible.
Great words, great vision. You know, when you hear that song, you can see, some old guys lived life, hey,
in a saloon.
Let me get a drink of your whiskey and I'll tell you a story.
Yes.
Did you see that commercial? He was sitting at a table gambling and he starts singing and they all start looking at him like, will you shut the fuck up? And he's like, oh, you guys get the gist of it.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Well, did you know that playing cards with Kenny Rogers gets old pretty fast?
You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. What? You get it?
I get the gist, yeah.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Was that the beginning of that era for him? Because I'm thinking there was Coward of the County. There was Find Time to Leave Me, Lucille, Islands in the Stream, the duet. It's like he just went off. And I think that was kind of the beginning of it, where he just exploded again after the whole first edition just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. That was a little earlier.
Was that right around 6-pack?
Yeah. I remember going to the theater to see that.
Yes. Awesome. Great song, Donnie. Holy shit. The whole song's incredible.
Yeah.
You know? Amazing.
Yeah. And the reason why I picked that line is, being an EMS and all that, the best way to die is in your sleep.
Right.
Absolutely.
I think no matter what you're in, it's the best way to go.
Yeah, right. Right.
In the saddle?
Right.
End up old age.
Yeah, you hope it's not after a long period of bedriddenness, but
right. One of my all-time favorites is I want to go like my grandfather did in his sleep, not like the other people in the car screaming.
I think I broke my nose. I stabbed my brain. I just got my period.
I better check under the hood.
He went over the
cliff. Oh, God.
But yeah, Mark, I would combine the two. I would combine old age and die in your sleep. All right, Kevin, that's to you.
How's life treating you? Taking too damn long.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm glad we had some laughs after that because I'm going to bring everybody down here for a minute. But I promise I'm going to end on a high note. We've all heard this song. Again, I doubt that anybody knows exactly who it is, but you've heard it. When the road gets dark and you can no longer see, just let my love throw a spark and have a little faith in me. And when the tears you cry are all you can believe, just give these loving arms a try and have a little faith in me.
When the road gets dark and you can no longer see, just let my love throw a spark and have a little faith in me. When the tears you cry are all you can believe, just give these loving arms a try, baby, and have a little faith in me, and have a little faith in me.
Have a little faith in me. That's one of my favorites, John Hyatt. And I didn't realize until my concert buddy told me about this. He recorded that song, and the whole song is very moving. That captures a piece of it. The echo on the piano really draws you in and gets you. He wrote that song because and recorded it. He was having a hard time with his wife. She was having a hard time. When he came out of the studio from recording it, he found out that she had killed herself.
Wow.
And he plays that song every night. And it's got to be, at this point, it's got to be just a tribute to her. And he talks about what happened to her in like 4 or 5 other songs as well. It was definitely something that left a huge impression on his life. And that was kind of like his first song that really went mainstream. I think he had like 4 or 5 albums out before that. The record company was about to let him go. So imagine that you write that for your wife and then she kills herself, and then that becomes the springboard to your career.
Unbelievable.
A lot of emotion going on there, and just an incredible song. And I've seen him do it, I don't know, probably 10 times, and it's hard to keep dry eyes when he does that.
That's fucking deep for sure.
That is extremely deep.
Jeez. Yep. And like you said, was he like guilty that was his springboard? You know what I mean? Into his career.
Yeah, I'm sure he was conflicted by it the whole time. Absolutely.
Right? You got to think it. Sometimes you think about these people fucking making it, as musicians and making all the money, but there's a lot of depth inside them, and a lot of them really do, come from nowhere. So you got to respect that shit. Yeah. Awesome pick. All right, Mark.
Okay. Gonna bring the beat up a little bit. Yes. It can happen. And the lyrics are, you can mend your wires. You can feed your soul apart. You can touch your life. You can bring your soul alive.
You can fool yourself. You can cheat until you're blind. You can cut your heart. It can happen. You can mend the wires. You can feed the soul apart. You reach, it can happen to you. It can happen to me. It can happen to everyone eventually.
It's a song from, I believe it was 90125.
Yeah.
And great album. But I mean, all these years, I thought it was, you can mend your wires. You can beat your soul apart. It's feed your soul apart, which means what you're doing is nourishing your soul by perhaps going out into nature and just learning new stuff, all kinds of different ways to do that.
Yeah.
And and mend your wires means relationships that have gone sour with people that you truly love, and mend your wires. In other words, why do you have to be bitter with people for the rest of your life? There's just absolutely no need. I mean, this is stuff that people do all the time.
Right.
And,
Paul Stanley.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay.
No, he's bitter. I'm saying he's still bitter at his age against other people. Go on.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I know. And that's probably not a happy person deep down. There's somebody that has everything. He has money. He has fame. He has a beautiful wife, a great kid who's a better guitar player and singer than he is. And,
well put, Mark, because it's so true. Like, and my point is you must get to a certain age where, why wouldn't you let that past stuff go and hold on to it, which is where you were going when I brought his name up,
Yeah, no, exactly. And I don't have it. I'm not bitter with anybody right now, and not at all. I just wish they weren't the opposite. You know what I mean? And I don't know how to go about it, and stuff like that. But it's just inspirational, and a lot of people really need to try to do this. I mean, it's just not something you should carry around with you.
Damn right.
So
that album, Mark, is I looked at 3 songs at least on that album.
It's a great
It Can
album.
Happen. Such an amazing album, such a soundtrack of our youth. I mean,
Yeah.
it was
83, I think. Was it 83?
I think in that era, yeah.
I mean, you have Changes, Owner of a Lonely Heart, many others,
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
Solid album.
Unbelievable.
A solid band. Talk about harmonies. I mean,
oh, yeah.
And they could play their instruments too, but their singing was just amazing.
Incredible.
Yep.
Awesome pick, Mark. Awesome.
Thank you.
Well, I wish I could, say I was going to be uplifting, but this one's not going to be for me. And my number 2, so I'm keeping it legal here, but
Everything is illegal.
Everything is illegal. But
You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't. Everything's illegal.
All right, Chuck. Hang tight. All right. My number 2 is a song called Hurt. The original was 9 Inch Nails in 1994. Trent Reznor, who I think's incredible with a lot
brilliant.
of the songs he writes. But I'm going to cheat a bit because my favorite version of this song is Johnny Cash, which, believe it or not, was 2002. So,
The song was written in 1990. So.
that's right. So it is not illegal. But anyway, this everything that I've said today has deep meaning to me, and sometimes I am projecting some things, and I want to read this couple of lines, if I may. And you could have it all, my empire of dirt. I will let you down. I will make you hurt. If I could start again 1,000,000 miles away, I would keep myself. I would find a way.
And you could have it all, my empire of dirt. I will let you down. I will make you hurt. If I could start again 1,000,000 miles away, I would keep myself. I would find a way.
I dealt with some of this through my life, a certain time in my life, and I felt like no matter what I did, I was going to make people hurt. Sorry to not lift everyone up out there for a minute, but I just, it didn't matter what I was going to fucking do. I felt like I was hurting people around me. And I'm guessing that it was for the same reasons that Trent Reznor was having. So, we are obviously in different circumstances, but the same circumstance, if you will. And I beat that fucking battle, but that song has always spoken to me. And when Johnny Cash does that, man, it is so much deeper to me than when Reznor did it with 9 Inch Nails, because Johnny Cash just put so much more actual hurt into that song.
Oh, absolutely. And Reznor said it
me.
became a Johnny Cash song.
Exactly.
He actually said that.
Yep.
Became
he sure
his own.
did. So, yeah. So
we'll
that
definitely have to look that up.
That is you haven't heard that, Dongo?
Not the Johnny Cash.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy, Dongo.
And June Carter is on the video too.
You must.
This is around the time she passed away, and then he passed away very shortly after that.
Yeah.
So.
He thought that he was done. I think wasn't that the album Rick Rubin came in?
I believe so.
And did with him. Yeah. Just showed his relevance right to the end. And that is, obviously Reznor wrote the words, but man, Johnny brought them to where everybody could feel it for sure.
Yes, indeed, man.
I mean, 9 Inch Nails was more of even the way the song, the music, the guitars and everything, it took you to a place that you felt like you were probably on the same things he was taking, So
I believe it was his empire of shit.
Yeah, and his empire of dirt.
Yep.
Exactly.
So anyway, that song hurts. No pun intended. All right, Dongo. Wrap her up. Number 1.
Cool. And I'm going to uplift everyone with this song.
Good.
And we're going to float on the water because this is a yacht rock staple, and I had to shoehorn in a yacht rock. Kevin will appreciate this. So I'll read the lyrics, and then I'll tie it in with the chorus. Heavenly Father, watching us fall, we take from each other and give nothing at all. Well, it's a doggone shame, but never too late for change. So if your luck runs low, just reach out and call his name. His name. Yamo be there. Oh, Yamo be there.
Beautiful.
Yamo be there.
Heavenly Father, watching us fall. We take from each other and give nothing at all. Well, it's a doggone shame, but never too late for change. So if your love runs low, just
Oh my God.
Is it James Ingram and Michael McDonald?
Correct. James Ingram, Michael McDonald,
Oh,
also Quincy
dear.
Jones. I love Quincy Jones.
Yeah,
Tied in
Q.
Trinity.
Right?
Quincy Jones.
But so originally I thought that when I was younger, I thought that was like, the wife's bugging him, like, you got to show up for the, yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, I'm going to be there, bitch. But no, the lyrics are, God will be there. And Yahweh is the Hebrew name for God. So Yah mo be there is Yah, God will be there.
Yes,
and I thought that was pretty cool.
Awesome.
But I love the song. I love the groove. And, you know, James Ingram sings that shit.
Yeah, and then Michael McDonald comes in with his smooth rasp in the background and just puts the exclamation point on it. Yamo be there. Ooh. Was that from Running Scared?
I don't
know.
Ooh, what a great movie.
Billy Crystal and
Gregory Hines.
Gregory Hines,
Yep.
thank you. I was drawing a blank on that. I think if that wasn't that one, they did one for that movie, but yeah, same era. Great tune.
Oh, I love it.
I think you're right with the movie, Kev, but we'll have to check it out to be sure. Don't crucify us, audience.
Yeah. I got to tell you something. I'm really excited about it. For the first time today, I woke up, I came to the store, and I feel confident to say to you that if you don't take this Michael McDonald DVD that you've been playing for 2 years straight off, I'm going to kill everyone in the store and put a bullet in my brain.
David, what do you suggest we play?
I don't care. Anything. I would rather watch Beautician and the Beast. I would rather listen to Fran Drescher for 8 hours than have to listen to Michael McDonald. Nothing against him, but if I hear Yamo be there one more time, I'm going to Yamo burn this place to the ground.
You're such a smart ass. Get back on the floor.
Awesome pick, Dongo. All right, Kevin.
Hold on, this song has a little introduction to it. It ain't supposed to be sad, though you might feel it that way. It's a song about desperation. Every now and again, we do get desperate. This is a song about LOVE, and if you abuse it, you're going to lose it. And if you lose it,
you ain't going to be able to choose it because you ain't going to have it further on down the line. Things ain't going to be so fine. You're going to be sitting there on your little machine trying to look and keep it clean. You're going to be playing bingo all night all alone. That's why you're sitting there by the telephone, and you know that she ain't going to call you. So you put on the TV and you're watching Johnny Carson segueing right into the Tomorrow Show, but that don't got to go, so you turn it off, you turn on the radio don't seem to get the click, so you say, hey man, I can't look at the split. You start to open up a little book and there's something there you got to overlook, and you say, baby, you know there's something on my mind. You say, baby, there's something on my mind. I know that you're home, and I know you ain't all alone. So you start walking over to a house. You get over to a house, you walk over to a door, you start pounding on the door. You say, open up the door, bitch, it's Wolf Goof with the green teeth, let me in. Well, she opens up the door, and then you just kind of walk up to her and say, baby. You look up way up at her green mascara, and you say, oh, my darling. You know, her and me was at the party as friends. Do not believe what they say. That's only gossip that they're telling you down the wisecracker line. You say, darling. Take your big curls and just squeeze them down, Rotumba. What's the name of that chick with the long hair?
Rapunzel.
That's right. Hey, Rapunzel. Hey, Reputa. Reputa the beauty. Hey, Reputa the beauty. Clip me down your hair and let me climb up to the ladder of your love. Because this is Wolf Goof is saying to you. Love comes once, and when it comes, you better grab it fast. Because sometimes the love you grab ain't gonna last, and I believe I must have. You know, I think I must have. You know, baby, I think I must have. You know, I think I must have. I must have got lost. Never thought about tomorrow. Seemed like a long time to come. How can I be so blind, baby, not to see what I
grab on from me, baby. I let you walk on by to the love you had for me. I can feel the love, I let it die. Must have got lost. Must have got lost.
You gotta cut that in. You gotta cut. Just take a piece of mine and then put Peter Wolf in there wherever I tried. I tried to get through it. I absolutely fucking love. That is, of course, the Blow Your Face Off live rendition or live intro to Must Have Got Lost. And it's so iconic that I don't want to listen to Must Have Got Lost off the album, because without that intro, the song's like, meh, it's not the same. If you don't have him talking about Reputa the Buta, throw me down your hair, let me climb up. Oh, sorry, Don. Throw me down your hair, let me climb up the ladder of your love, because this is Wubba Gubba saying love comes once, and when it comes, you better grab it fast, because the love you grab may not last. I do believe I musta. I do believe I musta. I must have got lost. I mean, that's just, and he did that.
Classic.
Like every concert.
He did it on that live album. I don't know if he did it, but it sounds, I mean, who knows? They might have rehearsed it, but he's like got call and response, because he says Reputa. He goes, what's that? What's the girl with the long hair? It's Rapunzel. Hey, Rapunzel. Hey, Reputa. Hey, Reputa the Buta. He changes it. So I don't know. It's just such a moment in time, and they were such a great band, and he was such an incredible motor mouth that I love every second of that intro.
It's incredible, man.
It is. It really is. It brings me joy as soon as I hear that.
Oh yeah. And Kevin, I think you would have nailed it if you didn't run out of breath.
I actually had to scroll down. I was losing the words. I could not remember it.
Oh man, too funny. Now, are those your lyrics? Or are you picking lyrics from the song too?
Oh no, it's that. I mean, the song's, it's a great song, but that intro is absolutely
fucking timeless, man.
The best. It's the best.
Who doesn't know that?
Right?
Unreal.
Wubba Gubba with the green teeth, let me in. You look way up into her green mascara. Say, oh my darling. You know her and I were only at the party at friends. Do not believe what they're telling you down the wise cracker line.
That's one of the best rants in history.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think Ted Nugent could hold one to him.
I was thinking, I know. The same exact thing at the same exact time.
Fucking incredible. All right, brother, number one to you.
Okay, I'm going to sing this bubble style. And the men who hold high places must be the ones who start to mold a new reality closer to the heart, closer to the heart.
Blacksmith and the artist reflected in their art. They forge their creativity closer to the heart. Yes, closer to the heart.
It's Rush, closer to the heart, and this lyric, it basically speaks of, unfortunately, the impossible, because as we talked about it, you need to have such a narcissistic and sometimes ruthless attitude to actually get elected to high office and everything. And wouldn't it be great if the people that did get to high office were the ones that, were spreading love and happiness and just hope and all that.
It could get there if people got their heads out of their ass and stopped voting for the losers.
Well, it's the problem is
it's the primaries.
Well, not only that, but you're
money,
given,
unfortunately.
you're given two choices and you pick the lesser of evils. There's no.
Right.
I just don't think you can get there.
There is no perfect
to the primary. Like you have to. In the money that's involved in it and all that stuff. Yeah. You got to have the people show up when it counts. And that's unfortunately the times where it's not very highly advertised.
And people that have a lot of love in their heart and all that are actually trying to raise happy families and just trying to
start to mold a new reality, closer to the heart, closer to the heart.
You know, spread it amongst their own group or, you know, their communities. If you have the money and desire and just insane motivation to reach those higher offices, you're probably have a lot of deep flaws too, and that are not going to bring us closer to our heart, if you will. You know,
Some people politically, if they oppose the sitting president, he's a megalomaniac. Yeah, and what was the guy before him?
A megalomaniac.
Why would anybody want that position if they weren't a complete megalomaniac?
Right.
I wouldn't want to be president.
Well, hell no.
The highest.
You have to make decisions every day. Your decisions kill people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that.
No, they do. Exactly.
I don't want that.
Right. I mean, I
don't want that responsibility. I can't even.
Hey,
the highest I would run for, and it's not going to happen, but the highest would be like a state rep in Concord making $100 a year.
You know?
Yeah, but the thing is, like the state, like the state and local stuff, that's more work when you think about it. You know, like the federal positions, like Congress and Senate, all they do is press the D or R, whatever one they are, and any idiot can do that. You know, and they
raise
just
money,
take money from the PACs and all that stuff, and then just vote the party line and. Yeah, they are literally telemarketers. Yeah.
I think, and I read this probably 10 years ago. They need to generate $208,000 per day as a U.S. senator to remain in their position. So that was 10 years ago. So what is it? $500,000 a day that they have to raise.
Yeah.
So they are on the phone the same as the guy that's calling you about your extended warranty.
Yeah.
Their actual job is no different. Other than they get inside trading and they can make tons of billions of dollars for themselves.
Right.
Yeah. But I mean, I was a page up in Concord in 1983, and you have lobbyists that come in, they're trying to influence everybody. But here I am, 18 years old, and I knew there was a thing called political parties, Democrat, Republican mostly. And like when I would watch them vote in the chambers there, I never thought of, I just looked at the numbers. I mean, I thought that people just made up their mind per issue, and it's not like that anymore. It's like, okay, I have to vote for this because I'm in this party. I have to vote for this because I'm in that party. And it really sucks.
No.
But I was trying to be uplifting with that lyric.
Yeah. I think that's the third or fourth song where we got into politics.
What were you going to say, Kev?
Well, I was just saying it should be one. Every bill should be standalone, because it's like, I voted to pass the bill to save small children. Well, that's great. You would go to page 3 and there's $40 billion for Al Qaeda.
Right,
you know what I mean? So bills should have one purpose only. There's a term for it. I can't think of it right now, but that's what it should be. It should be a single purpose bill,
right?
Not all this other crap tied to it.
So in closing, nice people don't end up at the top, unfortunately. And secondly, political parties suck. That's my number one.
You are correct, Mark. All right. Number one to me to wrap it up. And if I may here, boys and audience, I'm going to go a little deep on this one. So forgive my rant. Just like the last song I picked, this one is 2 different versions. The original is 1969 by Chris Christopherson. And
oh, my goodness.
This song is called Sunday Morning Coming Down. I'm going with the 1972 version by, once again, 2 in a row here, boys, Johnny Cash.
Yes.
Okay. This song to me has a dozen different meanings, but I'm going to nail it down to like 2 or 3 or 4. But first of all, I will read the lyrics and then I'll go into it. Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head that didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert.
Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head that didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert.
All right. First of all, that first line right there. Migraines, hangovers, I suffered from migraines, for at least 35 years of my life. Decapacitating migraines that you could feel the thumping in the back of my head. And I would have to go to the hospital, probably 70 times over my life. It was fucking brutal. I see these kids coming to work now and say they have a migraine and they're talking to people laughing. I'm like, no, you don't have a migraine. Trust me. These things were debilitating, and thank God I have no idea why they left me. That is exactly what it makes me think of, is because I would sit in a recliner and move my head around for 2 hours just trying to find a way that it didn't kill. That's deep to me, and that's what this show's about. But the hangovers, of course, as well, there were some headaches there as well.
I think that's what Christopherson was talking about there.
Probably, yeah.
But then I will go on further. Then I fumbled through my closet, through my clothes, and found my cleanest, dirty shirt.
Then I fumbled in my closet, through my clothes, and found my cleanest, dirty shirt.
Incredible line, just finding the cleanest one that you can find. Yes. Then I washed my face and combed my hair and stumbled down the stairs to meet the day.
Then I washed my face and combed my hair and stumbled down the stairs to meet the day.
One other thing that I wanted to bring up about this song, and one more line, because there's something in a Sunday that makes a body feel alone. And I don't know what it is about Sundays. It also makes me think a little bit about the walk of shame that everyone's gone through in their life. But to me, just as a little boy, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, it was just a weird feeling on a Sunday. Even here in, a very quiet area, you went outside Sunday morning and it felt different. It was just quiet, lonely. I don't know what it is, but the fact that A, that there's a song about this, and B, that all of us, I'm sure, and most of the world has that feeling sometimes on a Sunday. It's deep to me that way too. What is it about that day of the week, that just, it's lonely. It can be a lonely day, I mean, it can be a hell of a day too, don't get me wrong, but that feeling always hit me. So I'll leave it at that.
Sunday has a distinct feeling, I think, for everyone, and always has, whether it's because it's the Lord's Day or because, being in the restaurant industry, AJ, that Friday nights feel different than Saturday nights, right?
Hell yeah.
Friday nights, everybody's rushing to get there. They're still wound up from the week. Saturday, people kind of saunter in. They're a little bit more relaxed. They're, what I mean? They've taken the work week off, and they've, mowed the lawn or whatever else. It's a different mindset. So I think Sunday is that in between.
Going back to work.
Yeah, you're thinking about going back to work, so you're a little solemn.
Yeah,
you still don't have to be anywhere.
Yep.
And so it's a little bit enjoyable, but it's an awkward feeling because it's not as defined as the other days of the week are. But such a great pick, AJ. I mean, just Christopherson was such an underrated writer.
Damn right.
And
you had
Cash,
one last one, Kev.
Yeah,
pretty sure.
Yeah. Jesus was a Capricorn.
Yep.
Anytime I think of Johnny Cash now that he's been gone for years is that one photograph of You've Been Fucked Up. but you've never been Johnny Cash in the bushes with a cake fucked up. I mean, that's right. I mean, it's such an iconic picture, and that's the way I like to remember Johnny Cash, which was probably Saturday night, and then Sunday morning he wrote enjoying the smell of someone frying chicken, right?
Exactly. That whole song, the lyrics, and I gotta go back to the original. I mean, the first one I read. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad. So I had one more for dessert. And I don't know if a lot of you have been out there, have been there, but I sure as hell have. Oh, yeah. And boy, is that true. You know, on a day off. Dear Lord.
Not till noon usually, but you know.
Well, good for you, brother. I've had them for breakfast.
Unless we're going to a Patriots game.
Or fishing on the ocean, man.
Different.
That would be 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Awesome fun, boys. What a great time. Yeah. It was so much fun just hanging out with you guys and everyone out there for listening. We couldn't thank you more. Just a great fucking time. Dungo.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Good
times.
times.
Brother Mark.
Well, that was fun. I had a fantastic time as always, and
always. And Kevin, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, AJ. A great time. And I don't know if you planned on doing this, but I did want to say that, reiterate that people should check us out on Latour Live and check out his show because Dave's a fun guy. They have a good time on that show.
Absolutely.
I've been listening to their radio show. So check it out. iHeartRadio, I think, is the big one that they're on.
Yep.
Spotify.
They're on Spotify and Apple Podcasts too. So pretty much like us, where you can, except the few that we don't know about that they said they weren't on.
Right.
Awesome. And everyone out there too. Thank you so much. Check out the Pastimers at 80s High page. We're starting to get some awesome reels up there and pictures and just shit that takes you back and seeing some interaction. So thank you all. And we are out.
In a musty old hall in Detroit, they prayed in the Maritime Sailors Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early.
You've been listening to Pastimes at 80s High. Our passion is the nostalgia from the 70s, 80s, and early 90s. When times were more simple, times were more fun.
Hey, bud, let's party.
And we weren't stuck in our phones all day.
Inconceivable!
We hope you've enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure to like, rate, and review. We'll be back soon, but in the meantime, you can send an email to pastimes@80shigh@gmail.com and hit the website at pastimes@80shigh.com. See you next time.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.